Hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Sylis Mukbang, the Mukbang news reporter here out on this YouTube street. Now guys, as you guys go to read and see, the situation of Donat and Armon Wiggins definitely is still being going on. Of course, everybody, have their own side of the story, of course, and also for the people who was there, also for the friends that on both sides, have their own story, of course, how things have happened by the Zeus event, as you guys can remember, and all of that. Oh, definitely go check out my last video that I have dropped about this situation. But Donat finally went live, yes, because he have changed his time of his life, but he finally did go live. Now the first thing that caught my attention in the live, that he apologized to Zeus. Now let's go to the video when he was causing Zeus and everybody out.
What's fucking good, nigga? You trying to 6 niggas against 1 nigga, and I'ma still rock y'all niggas. We outside. Where the fuck you at, Armon, nigga? You want fucking problems? Nigga, fuck you, fuck wet, fuck all, fuck the whole Zeus network. Fuck y'all on that nigga shit. Where these niggas at?
So guys, as you guys can see, so yes, he definitely, had some word for Zeus and all of that. But also what have caught my attention is that he definitely wanted to fight Armon Wiggins. When he made this video, he was very angry. Apparently, I don't know in which case or what have happened in the past. Apparently Donat, I'm talking about, listen now. Donat, we need to have a name. We have to have a nickname for Donati too. Donati. Yes, we gotta call him Donati. There's a Donati, don't need to come for me. Over here, we give everybody and a little nick in love name. Yes, and over here we do a report. We report about the situation. Yes, hashtag neutral. Yes, I'm not in no camp of Armon Wiggins, and I'm not in no camp of Donati. Yeah, Armani also don't need to come for me. I'm just saying, people. Yeah. So, because Donati was saying, if you're not talking good or whatever about him, apparently you're on Armon Wiggins' team. I am at nobody team. I'm also 007. I'm just saying, people. Listen now. And yes, so apparently Donati, aka Donat, is having some anger issue while he has to follow some anger management classes and all of that, guys. Yes, apparently he have said that he did not call out to fight with Armon Wiggins, but he did it more than twice, even in his last life. I'm gonna let you guys hear. He called Armon out that when he see Armon, to put his hands or his mouth where his hands is or whatever it was he said. Let's go to that video.
Remember what his boyfriend looked like? But when I do, bitch, y'all motherfucking hands better match your mouths. That's what I'm talking about. You better stand up for yourself anytime and place that I see you, bitch, and that's on everything. And I don't gotta go looking for you. LA is small, so we gonna bump into each other sooner or later again. That's what it is. It is gonna happen outside the venue.
So guys, as you guys could hear on both of the videos, he definitely was very aggressive and was calling out to fight with Armon Wiggins. But what he have said right now is that he wants to do boxing match and that he wants Zeus to cover the expenses of this show so they can go face to face, gloves to gloves together with, he can go together with Armon, and it can all be show out on social media like a whole event right now and all of that, guys. Yes, that was definitely something that have happened. There are some footage to see, yes, because campaign, the official campaign was also there, of course, and the official campaign, I think this is his site, the Lituation Network. There is some shorts that you can see. I'm gonna show you guys one little short, so you guys can go definitely check out his own shorts that he have made of the fight and how Donat, aka Donati, was dragged out the event and all of that. Also, you guys can see a picture of the official campaign, how he was dressed to go to the exclusive the baddies event and all of that of Zeus. Now, what I've apparently have here, a lot of people have said that it was red carpet, Hollywood, Bollywood, I don't know what kind of Hollywood style you need to dress. But in my surprise, there was a lot of people, the dresses was not Hollywood style dresses at all. In my opinion also, where the event was held inside was looking a little bit ghetto, in my opinion. The hall, I don't know, where was it? Was it the outside hall, inside? It was not looking very fancy, in my opinion. I had a whole different thing in my head, and a whole different scenario, a whole different place. So when I saw it, I was like, now I can imagine why people were like, they're not gonna, dress to impress and all of that. Apparently right now also Armon Wiggins is saying that Donat is a colorist and all of that. Now Donat have make a video and explain about, you know, this situation too. So let's go a little bit what in Donat's word have happened, because listen, Armon Wiggins, I don't know, outside of YouTube, he did not come and explain a little bit in his own words what happened. Maybe he did it on Station Hand, maybe he did it on other kind of social media platform, but as far as I know, he did not do it on YouTube. Now, so I got this from Donat, what Donat have explained, and also the Midnight Cupcakes that was also on his platform, and another person that he brew, I think is a good friend of Donat, that was also on the panel, and they explain a little bit in their own words what they have experienced that day by the Zeus event. So Midnight Cupcake apparently was invited by Donat and all of that. Apparently Donat felt that Armon Wiggins was walking a little bit around him. I'm going to show you guys a little short. This short was used on a lot of platforms to explain the situation at that moment. As you guys can see, you know, Armon was walking past. One lady called, two ladies called Armon. They were hugging each other and, you know, greeting each other, all of that. Apparently at that moment, Donat have said also to his friend, I want you to be filming all of this, because apparently Donat have felt a kind of, you know, there is something between him and Armon Wiggins. So he felt like Armon Wiggins have an issue with him. Apparently he doesn't have a problem with Armon Wiggins. But at that moment, Armon Wiggins and the official campaign was coming at that direction. Apparently Donat have a small issue already with official campaign. Apparently official campaign have strike Donat's channel. So Donat's channel has a strike, and that strike has been given by the official campaign. So then he asked his friend Brew to be recording this whole situation when they were passing by and all the greetings and all of that. What is the real issue between you and Armon? How come you guys have fall out and all of that? So apparently, Donat was saying that he felt that Armon was trying to control him. There was an interview or something that he needed to do. Armon was giving him tip or trying to tell him how he need to talk, what he need to ask and all of that. And in his uncontrolling feeling, he felt like he need to tell Armon that you cannot control me and all of that. So that is what he said apparently a little bit have made them fell out. And it was at that moment that he decided also to cut his friendship with Armon. Also, when Donat was live, Armon Wiggins was also in the chat now, but that is a tricky thing. But was it Armon Wiggins? Because there was a moment that Armon was also blocked, so you could not see the comments anymore. But I think most of all the comments I got, and we are going to be showing you the comments. Let's talk about the comments that Armon was making, if it was Armon, because people were asking, is this Armon or not? But he have deleted the he have blocked Armon while all the comments were gone, and nobody even the moderators could not even say, hey, this is Armon or this is not Armon. Not even donate. Could say, oh, this is Armon, this is the real Armon or not. Armon did not say anything on his own platform that maybe, okay, I was there, I was saying anything. So it's still not clear if it was the real Armon, because people were asking if it was the real Armon. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys what have been said in the chat of Donat when Donat was live. Apparently, you will never be on Zeus. I will make sure of that. You were very scared and beaten up. You think you can get on Zeus off my name? Boy, bye. You're a liar and everybody knows it. Now this one you cannot read it so good, but say, first my former friend KF whooped your ass at Zeus. Now my ninja whooped it yours. I think so. Then this one was saying, so what did you do to me, child? Tell me how you whooped it me. First, my former friend KP whooped your ass, and now my ninja whooped you. Natalie said she has seen enough, and you are all talk, and then with a bird emoji. It's a big difference between me and you. I don't see any marks, so somebody lying. I'm paid with a thriving channel. You got a struggle channel and a bad reputation. This is crazy. Imagine saying you beat me, yet you wearing makeup to cover up the damage my ninja laid on you. Waterproof makeup, you show the tissue again. It looked brown. The tissue has brown stain on it. You are a stalker. You stay at roach motels and stalk people like me for clout. You have a known history of this, and Wiley had a lot to tell me. And he has recordings. You look up to me, admit. Like I was telling you guys, some people were asking, is that Armon or not? Somebody asked. The person who I said that's Armon was not even a moderator. Like I was telling you guys, Jack Wright was also in the chat. Somebody said, Jack talking with some sense today. This is the Jack I like. And yes, there was Jack Wright. I can show you guys in the chat also. What I couldn't understand is that Donald saw a man. He drove by, so by the, I think it's by the parking place. He saw Armon Wiggins, and he approached Armon Wiggins and asked him that, is there any problem, or is there any situation? So he approached him and asked, do you got something or to say or to do? He approached him by the car. He was trying to, so that was, I think, already the first confrontation before they got inside the place. Then when they were standing in the line, because apparently they were standing all in a line, and Donat, what he was explaining, was in front of the whole line before they want to get inside the event and all of that. Apparently he felt that Armon was trying to, skip the line and all of that. So he was trying to stand next to Donat and his friend. And Donat have said very loud and very clear to a friend that was together with Armon Wiggins, I think it was a lady or I don't know who, that, listen, you can stand with us, but what about your friends? He said they cannot stand with us because I don't mess with them. He have said it very loud so everybody could hear it. So Armon Wiggins and also official Kingpin also could hear that. So he went into the back and all of that apparently, or he came back to the front of the line, and there was somebody from the organization of the event have come and pick Armon out of the standing outside waiting for the line. But then Donat said that was a 3 minutes, because after 3 minutes they could go inside. So that was a little bit shady of Donat, because Donat was saying that it was not that exclusive that Armon was being picked by somebody and couldn't let in, because after 3 minutes everybody could go inside. So yesterday also by Wiley show, a lot of people have called in and all of that. Donat have react on most of the people that have called in and all of that. And also Donat have responded to Wiley, what Wiley was saying to Donat about Donat having a bad blood, or a dirty blood, Wiley was saying and all of that. And also about one person that have called that apparently also know Donat and all of that. So Donat have, you guys can go check the live out if the live is still there and all of that, what in details he had to say about them. Apparently also a lot of people are saying that Donat is a real stalker and a real harassment, that Armon needs to be very, very careful, because apparently now they are saying is that Donat will harass and stalk Armon Wiggins for Armon Wiggins his rest of his life, guys. They were even telling Armon that Armon need to take measure and all of that. And I have to say that also Donat have make a video and say that, not have make a video, but in the live he have said that if he see Armon, that, apparently that will not go peacefully. Apparently, let's go to that part of the video.
Boyfriend look like, but when I do, bitch, y'all motherfucking hands better match your mouths. That's what I'm talking about. You better stand up for yourself anytime and place that I see you, bitch, and that's on everything. And I don't gotta go looking for you. LA is small, so we gonna bump into each other sooner or later again. That's what it is. And it's gonna happen outside the venue. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you to come on down the road from the venue so security go run and break shit up. And I'm gonna make sure if it's multiple y'all niggas, some of my niggas is there too. We ain't jumping. We ain't none of that. It's 6 of y'all and one of my nigga got me. And I can handle about 3, 4 y'all if I wanted to. Right?
So people were asking Donat, like, why and when this got out of hand? When was the moment that this got out of hand and all of that? So Donat was saying that Armon have put his hands in his face. He was also surrounded by 5, 6 other men and all of that. So apparently when Armon Wiggins was putting his hands, swinging maybe from left to right with his hands in Donat's face, Donat have knock Armon and then throw his drink in Armon's face. And at that moment, the 5, 6 person that was surrounding or was with Armon Wiggins have surrounded Armon Wiggins like a shield, he said, and then he couldn't do nothing further at all. And those were the people that apparently was dragging or fighting with Donat, by the way. Apparently, when the security guys came a little bit closer and all of that, that is when Donat say that is when Armon Wiggins started to swing his hands, and he was showing how Armon Wiggins was swinging his hands, and in his own words, he was saying that Armon was swinging his hands like a woman, like a like a woman, and all of that. And also in this part of the video, you guys can hear that what Donat is saying, that anytime I see you, apparently it will be going down and all of that. Apparently Donat was a little bit, you know, swinging and his hands and all of that. He did not realize, in his own words, he did not realize that he was hitting on the security guards and all of that. Apparently he felt some blood also on his hand, and this and this and that. Also, when they started to drag him out of the building, he decided to, you know, let him go out, because apparently he doesn't want to be in contact or have anything to do with the police and all of that. And he doesn't want to go to prison, like he said in his own word. The only thing he wants right now is a boxing match, and that Zeus has to provide the show for everybody to see. Armon Wiggins and Donat in the ring. This will definitely be the fight of the year, the match of the year. Let me tell you guys, maybe I will fly all the way from Amsterdam to come to see this fight. I'm telling you, this will definitely be the fight of the year. Apparently also, what I did not know, and for the people who maybe don't know also, is that Armon Wiggins and Donat are living in the same city and all of that. So Donat was saying it's going to be very easy for them to bump in each other again. Now also on the live of Wiley's show, Wiley was calling Armon Wiggins. Now I have to say Wiley was being very shady, because Wiley is not that friends with Armon Wiggins. Let's all be, you know, truly, he was calling Armon Wiggins superstar and all of that. Let me tell you, Wiley is definitely, in my opinion, enjoying every moment of this situation. And I bet you that Tasha K is all the way enjoying over there. Yes, and all of that. Oh, yes. No, what was it? Oh my God, am I doing like an iRobot right now? Yes. Oh my God, that lady on TikTok. But I'm digressing on a high level. Yes, let's continue. So, like he was saying that, there are definitely the haters or the ops or the people that does not like Armon Wiggins are definitely right now enjoying themselves of this whole shakara. But is this an alarm, or is this a wake-up call for all the YouTubes that are getting a little bit famous? In my opinion, does all of them need to be careful? Because let me tell you, Wileyta, if I'm you, I will be also, you know, watching out and taking this situation as a learning experience, because, you know, you also organize your meet and greets and all of that, and you know, you also talk about people, and sometimes you don't talk about them in a good matter, so they can also, you know, decide to act up in craziness and all of that. So I have to say, is this a wake-up call for everybody on this YouTube street, you know, and all of that? Nowadays, you know, it's very sad, because all the meet and greets that it could be happening right now, people enjoying themselves also with other content creators, doing some networking and all of that, that is all not going to be possible after some couple of years, because nobody wants to be in this kind of situation, let's be honest. Apparently also Donat was saying that Armon is, like I said, Armon is not the superstar, he was saying, and that the Zeus don't even want to deal with Armon at all. Also in the chat was Jaguar Wright, was also in the chat, guys, going back and forth with some, you know, supporters in the chat and all of that, but we're not going to go into that. Maybe you can go to the live and you can check all of that. Jaguar Wright herself was also in the chat. Apparently Jaguar Wright is just a big supporter of Donat. Then he came for Wiley in the live, because I was watching from the bushes, you already know, and I'm being productive. I have a lot of things to do, and you know, only focusing on one thing, especially when you're a content creator, you're all over the place, especially when you are reporting on a high level. And you might say, this is a small level, this is my level, I don't care what you think about my level, I'm proud of my level, don't push it, everybody. So like I was saying a little bit in the beginning, that do not have address about Wiley saying that he has a dirty blood and all of that, and also about his nappy hair. He called himself the Caribbean good hair and all of that. Now I was really curious. Donat is from the Caribbean. Where from the Caribbean, boy? Where from the Caribbean are you? I'm just asking. I'm from Curacao, boy. Where are you from? I'm just saying. But anyway, yes, he did also prove, because this was also a big thing, guys, that people were saying that his face is bruises. Do you guys remember the little picture that Armon have put in his comment section? Oh yes, he already deleted, and it's like, you know, he put things on his comment section and then he wants to delete it just to keep his comment section clean and all of that. But your girl got it all. Yes, of course. Yeah, so he posted, this and saying that Donat's face was all swelled up and all of that. But Donat was sitting in day clear light, showing everybody that his face was not bruises and all of that. Then some people were saying that he has makeup. He came with a white, let me tell you, whiter than white tower. He came with rub it on all his face. I'm going to show you guys picture. Let me show you guys picture and all of that. He rubbed it on all his face and then showed the blanket. It was whiter than white. Hey, this boy, not even one little bit of roost, not even a one bit of sun roost or skin roost came on that white blanket. Hey, Jesus, so I never see a face so clean like that before. Then there was a person there that they were mentioning, because apparently when everything went down by the Zeus Baddies event and all of that, there were some ladies, they were also swinging their hands on Donald. And I was like, excuse me, which lady calling themselves lady will be swinging their hands in a man fight? I'm just saying, people, no matter what, those two boys, they are gay or whatever they are. They don't want to identify themselves. They are man. So you a woman, why are you coming into and starting to swing your hands for what? For who? Hey, Jesus, so didn't you hear about the other woman that people are trying to fight for other people and then they get they're not breathing no more? People, be careful who's fight and which fight you jump in. I mean, it's good to be a good Samaritan. You understand what I mean? Yeah, it's good for you to be one, but know which type and which moment to jump in any fight, people. I'm just saying. Yes. So there is one person, wet. Who is wet? Because till now, I cannot understand who is the person wet that have also jumped in the fight. Apparently, there was also other ladies that have jumped also in the fight, and all of that was throwing hands in Donat's own word. Armon's video showing his face. Yes, like I told you guys, I show you guys the face and all of that. But I have to say, Donat have definitely proved himself that his face is not bruises, and he have also do a wipe with a white towel to show that there's no makeup to cover no bruises. Also, Armon Wiggins have dropped a video, and I'm gonna show you guys the video that he was doing. A whole facial video to show that he also did not got any scratches on his face and all of that. Now, guys, this was definitely something. Definitely something. In my surprise, I found that the official campaign did not come and tell his own story, what he saw and all of that. I think the official campaign is like, oh, whatever it is. But also Zeus, is Zeus going to be responding? What are the consequences also for Donat or for Armon Wiggins? Are there going to be any consequences? Because as far as I know a little bit of Zeus network, it is a little bit in this kind of category, in my opinion. I'm just saying, people don't need to come for me. I don't know, but this is my opinion. Yeah, all those fighting on those shows and all of that. I think Zeus is not used to nothing less but this kind of shakara, I have to say. But anyway, this is just my opinion. So guys, I think maybe there's not going to be any consequences for not Armon or for Donat. I just say. So guys, is there going to be a boxing match and all of that? Who knows? You never know. Keep watching your SYLISMUKBANG girl here, the news reporter here out on this YouTube street. Of course, I will be reporting about everything that I found a little bit interesting from here and there, the Mukbang community, outside the Mukbang community, wherever I feel to report about. I'm just saying. Now, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. A big shout out to my Ahoda crew and my production here out on this YouTube street, and also a big shout out to myself. Now, sometimes you need to give yourself a little bit of credit. Yes, we've been productive. And let me tell you, on a high level, we just keep on scrolling and rolling on this YouTube street, looking for some news and some updates and all of that for you guys. And I have to say, I need a vacation, but we will talk about that, guys. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl, SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter here out on this YouTube street. And like I always say, God bless everybody, stay blessed everybody, and you know it. Ahora, see you in the building. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.